Ladies and gentlemen, that boy is getting overly cooked. Oh my God, y'all ain't ready. I did some skimming and saw some of the receipts. Y'all ain't ready for this ethering. Let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into this because Jeremy does a great job of explaining everything that happened. So I don't even need to. Let's just go.
DJ Akademiks took some time off from scarfing down Cheetos or gargling on his favorite rapper's meat to reply to my tweet that now has over 2 million views. I'm gonna get back to Ak in about 20 seconds, but let me back up first. When Drake's Iceman album dropped, the White House posted this. Then a couple days later, they posted this video calling Trump the Iceman.
I'm not going to lie to you, bro. We live in the craziest timeline. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I'm pretty sure at this point there's been like 3 ads that the ice that the White House, I almost called it the Ice House. Oh my God, that the White House has used with Drake stuff. That is crazy. So, Jeremy speaks about it. Let's get right into it.
So I tweeted this. White House has now made 2 promos using Drake's album, which he hasn't denounced yet, but they thought we were.
Hold on, let me give you a little bit of the ISO cam, Jeremy, here, because let me make it a little bigger for the folks back home.
Crazy for saying Iceman is a tone-deaf album title in this climate. Akademiks responded super rationally with this. Now, I wasn't shocked that Ak was triggered. He has been.
You know what? The thing that kills me the most about the way Ak responded, I'm not even going to go back to that screen because I don't want to have to censor out those words more, is, yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. What am I talking about? I'll do a little bit of the editing. Notice the energy he came to Jeremy with. That's the thing that made me. I could smell when a nigga think he a bully, bro. And I even say this to Jeremy, like, bro, they think they can get off on you. They think you're you're the white guy. Because I've seen people go and act like this all the time. He didn't even go at Ak. I've seen people directly go at Ak like this. Like, where was this when Vic Mensa? Where was this when even debates online? Where is this when you're arguing? Where was this when you're reading my tweet? Where was this when da-da-da-da? Because this don't sound like, oh, I'm just making fun of you, roasting back. This sounds like I want to fight you. And it's like, bro, this just shows you, like, hey, I see what you're trying to get off, because you weren't the only one that randomly came at Jeremy with the, like, why, y'all want physical violence on this nigga because he tweeted something that got nothing to do with you? Weird. You know what time it is? Shout out to everybody who's been grabbing the Hip Hop Is My Bias hoodies and t-shirts. They are going crazy. Like I said, I'm sending personal thank you videos to everybody who grabs them for the next 2 days. Yes, the next 2 days. You got 48 hours. Do not sleep. I'm not going to say that these are going to be exclusive or limited, but I'm saying don't sleep. So go grab it. Link is in the pinned comment, or go to fromthevillage.us. Grab one. In the next 48 hours, I will send you a personal thank you video. Bro.
He has been caping for his daddy for years. And not only that, but I did some digging.
Y'all saw that picture, right? And you see that how Akademiks doesn't care about the cultural ramifications. He just looks at it as free promotion. But let's go into further why being promoted by, some of these type people ain't an issue with him.
Not only that, but I did some digging. I have some sources too, Ak, and I know that you're getting paid by the head of Truth Social. So I know why you jumped so quickly and aggressively on that tweet, and I know where your opinion's coming from. I also know.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the shot heard around the world. When he said that, everybody's ears perked up, huh? And that's why I've seen many people doing videos about it. I saw Fantano addressing it, and I go, damn, that's some heavy spill. That's some heavy accusations to put on the Akadidler's shoulders, man. And even me, as somebody who do not like that man in any way, I go, yeah, you can't just throw that out there, bruh. But Lord have mercy, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Know that your opinion on music isn't from you either, because you're getting paid by every label. But maybe that's for another video.
I mean, he's already admitted that he took money to not say negative things from a label. Then I'm pretty sure with Lil Baby, whatever. So that's not even an accusation at that point. There's more evidence that it's true than not. The horse's mouth.
But this wasn't just about them using the song. When you align yourself with people like this, or this, or this, and call your album this, when this is happening, with an album cover that has this sign, that also kind of looks like this sign.
Now, I got to pause right here because I do see a lot of people saying this. None of this, I think, was Drake's intention, right? I just think that he leaned into some of it because he, like Ak said, free promo, not caring about the ramifications or whatever. But I don't think the only reason, I mean, a lot of reasons, but I'm not going to say Drake was doing this to do the alt-right hand sign. Now, Jeremy's not saying that either. He's just saying that the optics are crazy with you, bro. The optics are insane. So this is the same. Drake's been using this hand sign for the majority of his career, for the 6. But this is also Bloods. This is also 6 Block. There's mad gangs who do that. So, like, we can't even do that. But Jeremy's right. With when you start stacking all of that on top of each other, you go, ooh, bro. Ooh.
You can't be shocked when they do this. I don't think Drake's intention was any of this.
Exactly.
Drake even said this on his album. But if that's not
but here's what I say. Yes, that's it.
On his album.
So he took a little shot at Ice, said, called him the fake feds. But see, the reason why Ice, MAGA, and them don't care about stuff is because they're using you. They don't like you either, Drake. They're using you because you're the biggest thing out right now. You're going to be doing, they need to attach themselves to you, and you feel me? So they're really using you for, they're not even just throwing your music in the back. They're using you for ads. They're not just throwing your music in the background. If they threw your beat on the background, what, nigga, they're calling Trump the Iceman. They are making pictures where your album cover is swinging a MAGA chain. That is much different than just, hey, nigga, let's play this little Drake song. Then Trump dancing to Kiki, Do You Love Me? That's not, this is attaching your brand to MAGA. This isn't just Trump using your music. This is like attaching it close. And then when Akademiks comes out and says, what's the problem? And when he's that attached to Trump, and then the MAGA malls of it all, who else interviewed, what other hip-hop media interviewed Trump's son?
But if that's not something that you want to be associated with, then just say something.
Exactly.
That was my only point. Ack thinks that you don't have to denounce anything, but that's because it's something he's aligned with. For some of the biggest artists and celebrities in the world, it was as easy as this. Or this. Or this. And even this. Oh, and Ack, you might want to do some history on the word woke, because I don't think you're using it right.
Never trust a black man who uses the word woke like Ack used it. Never, ever, 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 ever. That's the number one red flag where you go, oh, okay. I see where you going. I see where you align with.
But that's for another video. Iceman's going to sell incredible numbers.
Facts.
Pour up some Henny. You can go back to arguing with women online like you usually do.
Damn.
Oh, I almost forgot. Congrats on your new OVO chain. I know you're going to take great care of it. You earned it. I'm happy for you.
Woo!
DJ
Ladies and gentlemen.
What made you fall in love?
If only now, he lobbed some accusations at Axe
DJ
Way,
Snack.
right? And I went, bro, if you're going to come with them accusations, come with the receipts. Lord have mercy. Akademiks, you should have left this nigga alone.
DJ Snackademics says that he has a...
Nah, Jeremy treated this like a battle rap. I respect that. He treated this like a battle rap. Round 2 is on Jeremy. Put some time on his clock. Y'all ready? Let's go.
DJ Snackademics says that he has $100,000 for me if I can prove that he was being paid by the head of Truth Social.
Jeremy, I got $100,000 for you if you provide that.
Let me read some receipts. November 14th, 2025. Chris Pavlovsky sent a payment to Livingston Allen for $8,804, and another one on December 23rd, 2025 for $1,234. That's almost $10K. Technically, that's only a tenth of what you would owe me. I won't put it on screen, but you can go double check the PayPal app. Now,
hip hop is a sport, and apparently, I don't know if I said this already, hip hop journalism is a sport. This nigga Jeremy did overly cook an act. You know why? You know why I actually respect everything that he's doing and how he's doing it? How he's coming to him very calm, not screaming, very thought out, and he's coming with the receipts. And you know what? You know, I'm breaking it down battle rap strategy. You know why I like what he just did right here? Because he said the amount to the dollar. He said the amount to the dollar. He doesn't show it on the screen, but he says it to the dollar. And then he goes, Akademiks, I will not show it, but you could check your PayPal. And do you know what that does? That's that 3D chess. What he just did was he unpinned a grenade, threw that Ack caught it, and now Ack is holding the pin by himself. And if he lets go, it's going to blow up, because why would Jeremy know the exact number? He's waiting for Ack to say he's lying so he could show that shit. Hey man, say man, Act, you better hope he don't really got these screenshots, bro. You better hope he's just making up these numbers because I'm leaning more towards he's very confident of his evidence. And how do you know it was PayPal?
Show me. I won't put it on screen, but you can go double check the PayPal act.
How do you know this? You can't go against a real hip hop. This is the difference between a real journalist versus like academics, because he gonna do some research for you. So has Ack responded?
Now I know you want to act all confused and Google it.
Head of truth. Listen. Who's this person? It's ran by who?
But you know this man very well since he and others have been paying you for your Rumble deal since 2023, which is public information. And with these unstated transfers, who knows what else he was paying you to say. You can DM me for my Zelle info. Although since you said that you could basically be paid off by anyone, any politician, any party.
If a politician comes and says, Ack, I got 50,000 for you, put my banner as Republican 2028. Put it up top. It's up top. If the Democrats say, yo, Ack, we really need you, all we need is that banner up there that says Democrats for 2026. It's going to be up there.
You don't have.
It really be your own words that do you crazy. It really be your own words. It really be your own words, bro. How you proudly stand for nothing? How you proudly just sell your tush to the highest bidder? How you proudly say stuff like that out loud? That is so that. And then here's the crazy part is when you say stuff like that, don't you feel like that gives more evidence to what Jeremy's saying than what you be saying? Actually, it is. You and Jeremy are saying the same thing. Actually.
Have a moral line when it comes to being paid. It's all money to you. I don't know that I want your dirty money, so I may just donate it, but there's more. Speaking of wire transfers, I hear there's a real investigation going on in Australia into you and your boy George, otherwise known as the Asian man who says the N-word.
Y'all ain't even peeped the bar. Y'all ain't even peeped the bar. Jeremy, what smack battle did you watch before this? Was it KOTD? Which one did you watch, bro? Huh? Because y'all ain't even peeped the boy George bar. Y'all ain't even peeped that. Jeremy rapping. Y'all even peeped that. I peeped the Do you really want to hurt me? Shout out to boy George. You know what I mean? The legend.
Known as the Asian man who says the N-word freely and unironically goes by a name associated with this group. But I guess you've never really had a problem interacting with wizards. But stake and also the money you've been receiving from there may not be exactly what it seems. And there may be some illegal activity going on there. All allegedly. But once again, maybe that's for another video. If Drake took out the D-R-E, maybe he'd be in jail just based off the name that it spells.
And then the nigga literally threw a bar at the end. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish you would have hit me up. I would have helped you with the delivery. You feel me? You had to deliver that. I like the with the bar. I like the flip. The delivery. You feel? You gotta take the D out the you feel me? You gotta really make sure that got some bite to it. You feel me?
I know it's hard for you to take 10 minutes off of glazing, but when you react, let's put Drake aside. I like a lot of the songs on Iceman, and I think it's a good album, so we can agree there. This is about me and you now, Ack. So let's have a heart-to-heart about your project.
Iceman is Drake's best album in a hot minute. I ain't gonna lie.
But I bet that you have higher stake problems than me.
High stake. Woo! So, rounds on you, Akademiks. Why does he know the number to the dollar? Let me know. Jeremy, golly, bro, chill.